Most money problems aren't really about a lack of money. They're about the assumption that money has to come from somewhere outside your current reality, some future opportunity, breakthrough, or circumstance that hasn't appeared yet. Once that assumption takes hold, it quietly shapes everything else you think and do. Many people think of manifestation as creating something from nothing, as if they're trying to call an entirely new reality into existence. But that's not how creation works. Creation is usually a process of recognizing and reorganizing what's already available. No one builds a house by inventing bricks, wood, or steel. They work with resources that already exist, seeing possibilities that weren't obvious before. This idea becomes even more intriguing when viewed through the lens of modern physics. On the surface, the world seems solid, fixed, and predictable. Yet at deeper levels, reality behaves very differently. Matter is not static. It is dynamic and constantly in motion. The building blocks of reality are described in terms of probabilities rather than certainties. What we experience as a single, stable reality is, in part, the result of how we perceive and engage with the possibilities available to us. That doesn't mean the mind magically creates alternate universes. It means attention influences what we notice, what we pursue, and what becomes meaningful. In practical terms, perception acts like a filter. And what we focus on often determines what we see. When applied to money, this challenges another deeply rooted belief that scarcity is a fixed and objective truth. This isn't about denying real-world limitations. It's about recognizing that our current circumstances rarely represent the full range of possibilities available to us. Two people can face similar conditions and experience very different outcomes because they notice different opportunities, make different choices, and interpret reality through different lenses. In that sense, choosing a new financial reality begins with adopting the mindset and habits of someone who already operates from resourcefulness rather than lack. Attention shapes behavior. Behavior shapes results. And opportunities that once seemed invisible often become impossible to ignore. The more you chase money as something distant that must someday arrive, the more you reinforce the feeling that it isn't here. But when you begin to think and act from a sense of existing resources, even small ones, you start seeing options, connections, and opportunities that were hidden in plain sight. So perhaps the deeper question isn't whether money is available. Perhaps the question is whether you're still committed to an old way of seeing it. If you had to describe your relationship with money in just one word, what word would you choose right now?